Hey everyone, welcome to Billy Goat Tales. I'm Crypto Billy, and today we're going to have another segment of motivational mindset. What I do here is just for 5 to 8 minutes, we talk about a given topic, give you something to think about and to chew on as you're driving to work, or if you're working from home, or you have a little pocket of time that you can get some encouragement and some wisdom to think about things maybe a little bit differently. So today I want to talk about expectations. So I'm sure all of us have not had our expectations met before. And if you think about it like this, if you expect this, okay, you expect this, but you get this, your expectations weren't met. And in between those two areas is frustration. Now, if you expect this and you get this, you're happy, right? But if you expect this and you even get more, you're really happy, right? So that area in between is very, very important. What you can work on if you want to, what I work on, is ensuring that I set the proper expectations. In business, it's very frustrating when another party doesn't meet your expectation. Things can go awry really, really quickly. So setting proper expectations for your clients and your customers is very, very important. Sometimes they don't know what questions to ask. You have to cleanly define what you are providing them. And you have to do it in a way where you know you're the expert and they're not the expert. And that takes time. And as we move through this digital age, it's getting more and more difficult. And I can tell you that many times here in the last, say, 5 years, I found it more and more challenging to ensure that a company in which I'm buying something from, or a service in which I'm buying something from, I am finding it that I have to really be, as the customer, the one asking the very difficult questions as the customer, because I want to make sure my expectations are set. And so I'm taking more and more time to evaluate the company or the person to ensure that all of my expectations are met. And I would challenge you to know that this digital age, this kind of reminds me of the internet boom, the dot-com boom, whereas the internet became prevalent and popular, all these companies popped up, all these websites popped up, all these dot-com companies popped up. And what it was is they had maybe a good idea, but they were trying to be in that channel that they knew was going to take over the world. They had faith that it would, and they wanted to be a part of it. Therefore, they launched something that really wasn't sustainable and wasn't well thought out. And they were taking advantage of the timing that was occurring, trying to make a buck instead of trying to take care of people. You have to have a good foundation to be able to take care of people at your business. You have to put the work in. You have to build it block by block. And a lot of people are now in crypto, and they're trying to take advantage of this channel that we're in right now. We all know that crypto's the future. And so everyone's trying to pile in to take advantage of it and carve out their own little niche. But if they do that with just money in mind and profit in mind and not the people in mind, they're not going to meet your expectations. They're not going to have the coverage, the service, the communication that you need as a customer. So flip that over and think about that on your behalf. Make sure that you're setting the proper expectations for people. Make sure you're answering the questions. Make sure that you're even talking about things that they don't even know to ask, because you are the professional and you should be doing that. Now extrapolate that into your personal life. In marriage, make sure you're setting the proper expectation. Don't take your partner for granted and think they know. You can extrapolate this in your personal life, to your professional life, to your crypto life. The key is set proper expectations. And the key is when you're purchasing a service or a product, ask those questions. Do an interview. Maybe do 2 or 3 of them before you purchase. Expectations can create high level of stress and frustration if they're not met. That area in between what you expect and what you get can either be positive or negative. If you exceed someone's expectation, it's very positive. If you don't meet their expectations, that area below creates frustration and stress. We don't want frustration and stress. We want happiness, love, and support, right? We want the giver's gain pathway. Hopefully, this gave you something to think about. And I appreciate if you like it, subscribe, share it out. We love you, and thanks for watching.